Welcome to Remade in California. I'm career coach Pat Pattison. This is a show about reinvention, inspiration, and transformation. Tools you can use if you're launching a new career or business or simply reinventing yourself. Our expert guests help us explore new ideas, educational programs, and job resources available to you right here in California. During this show, we'll be covering the business of divorce in California and how this affects you and your business with Stacy D. Phillips. Also this half hour, we'll be talking color personalities with Vicki Musney and how this can help you direct your job search. Up first, I'm here with Mitch Taylor. Mitch is an expert on small business, networking, and sales. He is the co-author of Creating Connections, 31 Days to Building a Stronger and Deeper Relationship. Mitch, you use the line, market yourself to get a new job.
Yes.
Explain that to me.
So I feel it's very important that people think like a marketer when they're getting a new job or thrust into that position of getting a new job.
Okay.
According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, by the age of 40, you will hold 10 different jobs.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that actually is only expected to rise here
Right.
as we move forward in years. So the reality is you're going to be thrust in this position at some point. So what you have to do is think like a marketer. How can I put my best foot forward? And how can I present myself and differentiate myself from any other job applicant out there?
So getting a job has become a job.
Essentially, yes.
We're going to have so many jobs that needs to be a part of our training.
In today's society, you are your own brand.
Right.
You can hop on Google anytime and research anybody. You are your own brand.
Yeah. So tell me the most important steps somebody needs to do that job search.
To me, there are 3 steps that you must do when looking for a new job. The first one is to research. You want to research yourself first. What are the employable skills that you have? And what do you absolutely love? Maybe in a previous career opportunity that you were at, you excelled at sales. Maybe you were the great accountant for that firm. Or maybe you delivered exemplary customer service. So you want to find niches that reward those skill sets, and handsomely, mind you. That's what you want, right?
Right, sure,
Is
yeah.
to get a great job with that.
Yeah, right.
So research yourself first. Then you want to research the actual career path you want to look at.
Right.
Look online, find out what is available. And of course, go to your local community colleges and see what they have available and see how they can help you. They know what are the latest trends in job markets and also what positions may be on a downturn.
Okay.
So those are the steps. The first step is research.
Okay. And when, it's funny you say research yourself. I mean, I would assume we know what we can do. Are there ways outside of yourself to research what your skills are? I mean,
Sure. There are tests you can take. I know one of my business partners, Vicki Musney, offers personalities.
we're going to have Vicki on.
Yeah, Vicki's going to be on.
Right.
So that's one way to do it. And look at your past reviews that you have received from previous jobs.
Okay.
I'm sure you've had some sort of job performance review in the past.
Right.
What did your employers feel?
What are things that they shouldn't do?
Things they shouldn't do is they shouldn't just sit there and do nothing.
Okay.
You have to get out. The second step to me in this process is connect.
Okay.
And you want to connect with the people that you have previously worked with, coworkers, previous bosses, your previous colleges you've attended or studies you've taken, and find out who else do they know that can help you with that next great career opportunity.
Now, is that part of your Creating Connections? Is that
Yes.
part of what this is? So
Yes.
tell me a little bit about Creating Connections.
So Creating Connections is a book that I co-authored, 31 Days to Building Stronger and Deeper Relationships.
Okay.
And we basically take you through day by day and focus on one thought process you can take on, one action step you can take on per day to greater
great.
strengthen the connections that you currently have and new connections. And then how can you take that even further and go into your community and beyond?
Because I know I have 2 daughters, and,
Yeah.
and one of the things, they're both job age, I've always told them that most of the jobs I've gotten are through people I know.
Yes.
It's networking.
Yes.
And I think these days, to a certain degree, they think they're on Monster or they're
Right.
doing something online, something's going to happen. And large corporations want you to approach them that way.
The best jobs don't make the paper.
Okay.
And so the reality is you want to leverage the connections that you currently have with your past employment. And then also don't forget about the connections you personally possess.
Right.
Your cell phone, your list of people that you know can be the greatest contacts you will ever have. Yeah. It is so important to hold that close and cherish that list and mine it for people that can help you move forward in your career.
How do you talk in terms of a personal touch versus a digital touch? I mean, what's the difference?
So a personal touch versus a digital touch. Digital touch is kind of like what you referenced there, Monster, sending out the resume, filling in the information. Mm-hmm. The reality is you need to tailor your resume and your cover letter to each specific job and accentuate in the objective specifically what it is that you believe they want. And this goes back to research. Do your research on the firms that you are applying to.
That's such a big deal.
It's a huge deal, and it's a very much an overlooked step.
Right.
Do the research in the firms that you're applying to and find out what is it that they desire over anything else in that position.
Yeah, which I don't think a lot of people do.
You could even pick up the phone and potentially call
the company.
Yes, call the company, talk to the representative, find out.
Oh my God, but you have to talk to a real person.
Hey, but the reality is that person is the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
They know everything going on in that firm.
Yeah.
And if you make them a friend.
And they appreciate an enthusiastic person that's interested in what they're currently
darkening doors, what I call darkening doors, making yourself available
to physically show up.
Yeah, physically showing up, and not just physically showing up, and it's not following up, it's following through. Mm-hmm. Think about a baseball pitcher. That he's going to go through 5 or 7 different iterations of his windup. If he stops at 4,
you're not going to find the good one.
Job seekers today, they don't always go back and find out from their community colleges what is available to them. Now, I know many different California community colleges have put in the time and the effort and the research into understanding what is next in that job sector, what is out there available for you. And like I said, what are the biggest opportunities and what are some of the downturns, areas you may not want to move into. So be able to network with your local community colleges and talk to the people there. They can help you understand what is available for you.
This can be a very isolating, lonely process, finding a job.
It can be. It can feel that way.
And you can get the self-esteem can start to
it can go down quickly, especially the longer you go in between job searches.
Right.
The key is to get up every day, just like you were going to work, and to put in the time to prepare. To me, that's the third step. So research, connect, and prepare. And prepare yourself with a positive mindset, your positive daily affirmations of what you can do to affect the world positively. How can you go out and connect with people? And then what you also want to do for prepare is actually maybe join a local Toastmasters and work on job interview skills. They have programs there that can help you with that. And finally, prepare your resume and cover letter. Tailor it to each job that you're applying to. Don't just send in, the standard generic version.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I think that people can do is to differentiate themselves. And follow through. Not just follow up, but follow through.
Come up with a way that you're special.
So for example, you get that interview, right? And you have the interview and you find out when they're supposed to get a call back. Maybe a day or 2 later, send a bouquet of balloons into the person that interviewed you. And on the card, write something to the effect of, up in the air about who to hire, I'm bursting with enthusiasm about the position.
That would make somebody stand out.
It's going to make their day.
Yeah.
You will be the talk of that office. And you'll get a phone call back. At least with a follow-up of information on what's going on.
So you're saying have some fun with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Have some fun with it and differentiate yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's great. Really good advice. Very important stuff, Mitch. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pat.
To learn more about Mitch and buy his book, visit salesissolutions.com. Still to come, Stacey D. Phillips brings up the dirty D word, divorce in California. Up next, don't miss my discussion with Vicki Musney about color personalities.